Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Today we again will take a look at the euro currency. This really was the difficult choice what to discuss today, since markets mostly stands on expectation of the gross domestic product release for the first quarter and the Fed meeting results. So we see some interesting action on the commodity currencies, especially on the Canadian. In fact, our weekly double repo sell that we have discussed 2 or 3 weeks ago is really still working, and Canadian is still moving to the target. So that's why I really like when you have the setup on the high time frame chart in the weekly and monthly. That could really give you the direction for an extended period of time for trading. Also some activity we see on the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. It's really could be some short-term setups could be found there. On Australian, maybe this could be the double repo sell on the hourly chart, but we're mostly interested right now with the euro currency and the Great British Pound. On the Great British Pound, guys, in general, although our analysis is starting to work and the Great British Pound is moving to the target, if you remember, our target stands in the 55.50 area. But this action looks a bit surprising because we have anticipated some retracement. Since market was at overbought on the weekly chart and the daily, we said that probably the market should show some bounce down in the beginning of the week, and only after that will continue move higher. But if we take a look right now on the Great British Pound, it's really just shy retracement what has happened on Monday, and right now market just shows the explosive action, and really something stands beyond this action, and market already stands at an 153 and it's very close to the target. But if you would like to take the position on the Great British Pound, don't be upset with this action, because 55.50 is just the first destination. Since, as was discussed in our weekly research, the Great British Pound could form really big pattern on the weekly and the daily chart, and the moving to the 55.50 could become just the first step in this long-term setup. After that, some retracement, deep retracement could happen, and maybe we will get the chance there for taking the position. Well, right now on the euro currency, guys, on the euro currency, as you can see, the market has completed the ABCD pattern that we have discussed a couple of sessions. And right now market stands in the moment of truth, whether we will turn down, and this just a bit extended retracement will finish somewhere around 110 area, and bearish setup will survive and will be valid. In this case, we probably could count on deeper action to the 103 area, or the short-term bearish setup will fail and market will continue move high and raise this butterfly pattern that we have on the daily chart. That's the question that the answer we need to get today, and probably we will get it, because hardly market will remain flat at the time of the release of the gross domestic product and the Fed meeting results. So today it really could be the significant volatility, and this probably market will choose the direction for the short-term perspective on the euro currency and other financial markets. Speaking about the possible direction, so it's obvious that the downward action probably will accelerate if comments from the Fed will not be as dovish as market expect, and if we will get the strong gross domestic product numbers. In this case, of course, we could see the significant plunge, and in this case, the at least 222 sell pattern really could start to work. Otherwise, the soft data, it's not the bad data on the gross domestic products and the real dovish comments from the Fed, could push market higher, and it's at least to the 111.50, 112 area, this market could hit it. After that, it's difficult to say something because this mostly will depend on the grid situation. It's really very important. Well, that was what we have on the daily. On the 4-hour time frame chart, market in fact has completed as ABCD right at the significant resistance cluster, as we said. So our suggestion about the possible reaching of the 1618 extension of this butterfly has been completed. So market has completed this butterfly pattern. That's also the weekly pivot resistance one. Don't be confused the moment that market right now stands slightly above it. It means nothing yet because, as I said, it's really big events ahead later in this trading session, and the market just read the area, so you can see just hit the target of this ABCD pattern, this candle, and right now it stands. So what we could do today is just to wait for a possible reversal patterns in this area. So whether we will get something here or not, that's probably should happen in the nearest hours. So on the 4-hour time frame chart we see nothing yet, since market just has touched this target. On the hourly chart, guys, I see nothing as well. At least half an hour ago there was nothing here, but right now I don't know, this some sort of the grabber has started to form. Maybe we will get some small head and shoulders here, something of that sort could happen. So we need to see for the patterns. If you will get the bearish pattern, you could try to take the short position, and as soon as market will start to react here to the downside, we need to move your stop to the break-even, because today is very risky session. It's very dangerous to hold position with the fire stops or without the stops. Some traders trade without the stops. So that's the major condition for this trading of the current situation. So that's why we usually use the significant resistances for taking the positions, because they let us to place the move your stop to the break even just with the technical reaction of the market on this resistance. Not the reversal, but market just technically respect this area, and that lets us to move stops to the break even. If even we will be wrong, we will lose nothing if market will continue to move higher. That's why that's an attractiveness of these significant resistances that we usually try to use when we're taking longs or shorts. Well, that's all for the euro currency right now. Let's see what market will, what session will give us. I mean the Fed and the gross domestic product data, and let's see whether market will form any bearish setups. What will happen around this very important 110 area.